So, lots of big changes coming up here in the month of December. Of course, we are entering into Sagittarius season here on the 15th of December, ushering in a new season. And Sagittarius is always about the future, looking forward, looking ahead, making new plans, going on new ventures. And so, this is an appropriate time with the Sun in Sag to think about the upcoming year and where your future and your future plans are headed moving here into the year of 2021. We also have a solar eclipse in Scorpio at 22 degrees of Scorpio happening here on the 14th of December. So we are here in eclipse season. Huge moment that we will talk about in your horoscope. And we have the big event that is happening on the 21st of December, the Great Conjunction that is happening in Capricorn at 6 degrees. So, yes, this is from a sidereal perspective. And for those of you who are new to this channel, you are probably familiar with me going through the tropical astrology. Huge shift that I've decided to go through here as I have meditated and tuned in with my guides and have come to the final decision to switch to Sidereal. And if you are interested in a birth chart or any of my services, I am still offering it in tropical astrology. So I'm not here to force or sway your decision or choices in terms of the system that you are using. But for the remainder and moving forward here with this channel, I will be using Sidereal astrology. And so if you want to know more about this Great Conjunction, go ahead and check out my video on the Great Conjunction in Aquarius. Of course, I will be talking about it in terms of it being in Capricorn here in this horoscope. Also, if you are interested in my astrology class, it is available on Udemy, on Patreon, and it is also available in the private Facebook group Astrology Lessons with Daquan Jones. Also, feel free to check out my blog and to join the free group Astro-Metaphysical Love and Light, where you can share any of your spiritual wisdom, motivational advice, or simply just positive posts in the group to spread some light and joy. Much needed as we have been going through this difficult and complicated time here in 2020. And things are shifting and looking different as we're moving ahead. We are shifting into a number 5 year, the number 5 correlating with the planet Mercury, as there will be a lot of interesting shifts and changes moving ahead and plenty of opportunities. Once again, keep in mind that even though we are in this state, for those of you who are continuing to work and move forward and to take on new ventures, this is your time for success and opportunity to pour in as we're shifting ahead into this number 5 year. Also, this is us moving ahead into the year of the ox, where yes, hard work and discipline is needed. Remembering that the ox was the one who supported the rat who ran the race. So this is your time to support your dreams, support your goals, keep pushing forward, not allowing the state or the situation of where you are at to stop you from pushing ahead. So lots of new shifts and changes that we are seeing as we are moving ahead here into the next year. Hi, Sidereal Capricorn, and welcome to your December 2020 horoscope. So this is for you if you have your moon or your ascendant in Sidereal Capricorn. If you are confused or aren't sure about which zodiac sign is yours in Sidereal, make sure to check out the link in the description so that you have the correct zodiac sign. Now, this is a big month that we are shifting into, not only because it is the last month of 2020, taking us into 2021, brand new year that is on the horizon, but also because we are coming into the Great Conjunction. This is a huge topic in the astrology community at the moment. Along with that, we are in eclipse season. This eclipse season started with a lunar eclipse in Taurus on November 30th. So just starting here at the end of November, which will put us into the middle of December with this solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 14th. So a lot that is happening, that is shifting, that is changing, that's preparing us for the year ahead. And for those of you with Capricorn ascendants or Capricorn moons in sidereal, this is majorly affecting you as well. Just coming off of this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, this was a full moon in your 5th house of creativity. This has been a time of really looking at the things that you love, the things that you enjoy, the things that inspire you. How can you create and express yourself more? And especially within the context of children and romance and your creative hobbies, of how can you really tap into that inner child. And so for those of you who have been here holding on to past memories, holding on to experiences that have been very difficult and challenging, this is your time here of releasing, letting go, allowing yourself to have fun. Some of you are in this space where you're being asked to dance, to paint, to express yourself through your 5th house Taurus. So that takes us into the first moon of December, which is in Gemini. So this is the moon in your 6th house as we start off this month of December. And so with the moon sitting in your 6th house, this is a time of nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Once again, if you are not doing something that you love, something that brings you joy, something that promotes self-love, this is your time to do it. Express yourself, to do that creative hobby, to do that routine that really brings you a sense of joy and peace in your life. This is strongly going to support your physical health, as this is the moon activating your 6th house. Now, on the 10th, we have Venus entering into Scorpio. So this is a major shift that is happening here back in your 11th house, where this could be a time of being more social, more popular. You might see more people coming around, asking for advice, asking to talk to you, to get some sort of knowledge or information from you. You might even see business deals, some more money and finances being attracted into your life at this time. So very much an opportunity for more social interaction, as this is Venus in your 11th house. And very different experience for many of you, as some of you are very closed off at this Scorpio sitting in your 11th house. And so unless you have planets that are activating this 11th house differently, this is a new experience, an opportunity for you to be more social, to be more out there. Now, on the 14th, we have a solar eclipse also happening in Scorpio. So this is once again an opportunity for more business dealings, more friends, more associates, more networking, more gains to come into your life. And in order to do this, you must release, remembering that we had that lunar eclipse sitting in the opposite position in your 5th house. And so are you releasing the things that don't bring you joy, releasing the things that aren't beneficial and pleasurable to you in your life, in order to receive these gains, to receive this recognition, to receive this new social interaction that can come into your life at this time. And so with this solar eclipse, this is a shot in the dark for you to take on a new path, for you to be illuminated in this new revelation of building new friendships, building new dreams as you are taking these risks, moving forward into this new area of life. On the 15th, we have the Sun entering into Sagittarius. So now we are shifting seasons. The Sun has been sitting in Scorpio for the majority of the time here, as it started out on November 15th. And so this has been all about it becoming darker and colder depending on where you are. This Scorpio season is about going deep within, going into hibernation, going into deep reflection, really facing the fears and the unresolved issues that need to be addressed. So that deep healing, that deep transformation, that deep introspection of Scorpio that has been activating your 11th house, where this has been a big time of realizing your dreams. It has been a big time of focusing more on your social networks. How can you expand? How can you make more friends? How can you make more business dealings? How can you really see your world and your vision expand in life? So huge opportunities open to you as this is the Sun activating your 11th house. Now, moving forward as the Sun shifts into your 12th house here on the 15th, this is a time of deep reflection, of going deep within. And for many of you, this is a time of letting go. So once again, there can be some subconscious patterns, some blockages that need to be released, that need to be let go of, right? This 12th house being the house of escape and surrender, where this can be a huge time of needing to come back into that alone time, into that me space of really looking at the things that need to be cleared out of your life at this time, the things that need to be released, the things that you need to put out into the world. Some of you needing to share your gifts with others, needing to share your advice with others. Now, this is a huge time, especially with Mercury that is also coming into your 11th house as well. Your 12th house with the Sun in Sagittarius. And so this is a huge time of connecting inward with your guides, connecting inward to tap into that imagination, that inspiration, right? Where you are actually tapped into your inner world and using that to move through life, to create new possibilities, to make those dreams a reality. On the 21st, we have the Great Conjunction, the big talk of the astrology community at this moment. And this is the Great Conjunction of the two biggest planets, the planets that determine our reality, Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter all about laws, religion, culture, travel, philosophy, where Saturn is about restrictions, limitations, the government, the foundation, the infrastructure, right? So this is a huge time of social change, of shifts in our collective as a whole, as a society, where we are seeing ourselves entering into a new era, a new timeline, a new social order, a new way of this world working and functioning. And this is taking place in your first house. So huge. This is putting a huge responsibility on you, Capricorn, as this is activating your first house of personality. This is your time to take on your role, your responsibility in the world, really stepping out, putting yourself out there, putting your ideas, putting your truth out there, really being a pioneer at this time. On the 23rd, we have Mars entering into Aries. So this is Mars entering into your fourth house of home, of family, of your inner peace, where many of you are very disciplined deep down. Many of you have this drive, this initiative, this confidence, this high moral value, right? Aries is ruled by Mars, the soldier of following orders, of having dignity. And so many of you have this spirit of the soldier deep within you, with Aries sitting in your fourth. And Mars coming in here, giving you tremendous amounts of confidence, of drive, of determination to push towards your goals, to push towards what you can achieve in life. And once again, This is your time to put yourself out there. This is your time to be a pioneer, to go after your goals, to go after your dreams, to really put your truth out into the world. So Mars here giving you a huge responsibility along with that great conjunction. Moving ahead here, we have the full moon in Gemini. So once again, this is the full moon that is activating your 6th house of illnesses, of daily routines, of your work life. And so this can be a huge time of really paying attention to your health, paying attention to your routine, making sure that everything is in order, that everything is taken care of. Even if you are normally very responsible, this is a time to remain focused on the things that need to be taken care of moving ahead into the next year. So possible moments of discomfort, disease, as things are falling away, as you're going through experiences of releasing and letting go. And so if you are going through moments emotionally where you are feeling physically fatigued, where you are feeling like you are going through this deep, intense releasing process, this full moon activating your 6th house. Now, the last thing that is taking place here in December of 2020, last major shift of the year, is Pluto shifting into Capricorn. So Pluto has been sitting back in your 12th house for a very long time now. We saw Saturn back in your 12th house, Jupiter back in your 12th house, but Jupiter and Saturn had moved on into your 1st, and now Pluto is finally joining in on the party, shifting into your 1st house. And so this is very intense with Jupiter and Saturn already in your 1st house, putting this responsibility on you, making you think in terms of structure and in terms of what you can build and create in your life. What is the new direction that you are taking? With Pluto coming in, it is forcing you to go through these even deeper transformations where you're facing the truth. You're facing those areas that you really don't want to deal with as much. And so this is really putting you in a spot of pushing that final healing process, pushing that final transformation so that you can fully tap into your true power and potential. Now, the card that comes up for you, Capricorn, is Mars, ruler of your 4th house. So this is a huge time for you to once again take the charge, take the initiative, be that soldier that you are deep down in your world of your inner peace. Pull that out into the world and really use that, fuel that to take action towards your goals. That was your December 2020 horoscope for Capricorn, Ascendant or Moon in Sidereal. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content coming up as we are closing out this year of 2020. I will see you all in the next video.